3, 2, 1.
Work on it. Oh man, the edge too low. I know. Might have to move this thing. Yeah, that's that was the same problem I had. Yeah, I don't know that.
Machine.
You're an inch away from death. You're dramatic. Man. You know what? I'll just lean back. This is comfortable anyway. I don't need to put my dick beaters on it. Pick it up. Hi, I'm Andrew. This is my friend Seth.
Hi.
We're gonna be not quarantining with each other, and we're gonna take a look at this thing, which is a bullpup 12 gauge shotgun. Seth hasn't seen this before at all, but we've talked about it a little bit, and I'm really curious to just hear your flow of consciousness. What do you think about the ATI Bulldog?
It looks cool. I like it looks all kinds of cool.
It looks rad.
It is tough to get me excited about shotguns, but alright. That was the one thing I was gonna say. Like, if you want to get me excited about a shotgun, especially like a home defense shotgun, it has to have a choke nowadays.
Yeah.
What is this, like Oscar choke?
I don't know. Guess I can throw it on there. It comes with like 3.
Alright, as long as it comes with it, or at least they're easy to get.
I'm sure it's a standard pattern, but I don't know what pattern it
It
is.
makes no sense to me when they bring them out nowadays and they're like, no choke tubes. You can't interchange it. I'm like, give me options at least. Feels good. I like the ergonomics of it. I want a slightly softer left pad, just so I'm not.
You're a pussy,
Hey,
man.
hey! When I
That's look.
when
I don't know.
shoot
You
high-brass-
can't see, dude. You can. That's not over molded on something. That's legitimately
it's
squishy.
legitimate rubber, but I want they. Have you seen like the stuff that comes on the little Mossberg like flex systems now, where it's like honeycombed all through, and it's
Yeah, but
thing is like generally when I'm target shooting,
I haven't shot it yet. But it's gas operated, so it ought to recoil pretty soft anyway.
I like to look at it and not feel like I'm gonna wince a little bit when I grab the high brass.
Yeah.
Like that's where it gets me.
Well, that's one of the things we'll have to find out is how much it hurts to shoot. But yeah, like go through the motions of clearing that thing and loading with it and stuff.
That's not okay.
So let's say you just ran dry. Yeah, so lock it back.
All right.
And pretend you just ran dry and swap the magazine out. Right?
Yeah, I'm like trying to figure out which hand I use. I don't shoot.
Yeah. So obviously if you take your right hand off the pistol grip, and I'm not going to say strong hand because like you're not shooting this left-handed.
But if you can't balance.
You can, if you want to keep your right hand on the pistol grip, you can move it like all the way across your chest and reach up in there. So you're doing this bit with your hands, and it'll work.
You got to get that thing right
So,
in there too.
hang
It's
on.
slightly beveled, but this thing is not okay.
So this is the bolt hold open part of the magazine, and it actually hinges in. It's not just, I don't think you guys can see it, but yeah, if I just do that, I mean, you can see how it goes inside the magazine body as the follower goes down.
I'm pretty sure that thing tried to block my reload.
Oh yeah, I can totally see how you would catch that a lot.
Like,
Yeah.
on the back of that mag well.
You'd have to almost reverse lock it in. Like, you'd almost have to reverse AK rock.
Yeah.
To get it, to make sure that that didn't happen. You know, like you'd have to build the muscle memory, put that in first, and then.
Like a backwards Mini 14.
Or AK or M14 or M1A or.
There's a long list.
Foul, I think. Foul rocks, right?
Yeah, like that's stuff.
Yeah,
I've hit the back of that.
It's kind of an interesting design. I'm a little worried that that's a pretty small piece of plastic and it's all flappy. You know, it's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust that off. Like,
I can see.
That's gonna be the first fatality of this whole thing. Is I am gonna need a new magazine.
And then does it fall out or does it keep rattling around on the inside of the magazine?
My guess is a little piece, whatever I break off of there is going to come out, but the rest is just going to sit in there, and then I'm going to not have it locking the bolt back.
So is that locked in?
No.
So this plastic here goes all the way up to the magazine well.
Yeah.
So it touches it.
I like to add that extra hand grip because when I'm using my I like to hold it like that. Not at all. There's literally no point to that.
All right. I mean, you can get a hold of it, I guess. I'm thinking it helps keep the magazine aligned the same way in the receiver.
But, I mean, it's got a curve to it. I don't think you do it. And I've never seen anyone put, like, I don't know, any kind of grip accessory.
Well, it also does this.
Put your hand on
it. It mounts to the Picatinny rim. It has this little button here. So you can put the magazine. Yeah. Yeah. How gangster is that?
Oh, and the little lever lock, too.
Yeah.
Do I put it forward?
Well, obviously off each side.
I'm going to have to put it this way, because other than that, like, I'm going to want to... Wait, which hand? Reload. So it would have to be...
How could you even reach it with that hand?
That way. Yeah, that's... Well, I mean, to get my thumb on that button, I'm going to need that.
Oh, sucker. How's that working out for you?
It's not. I think it may be a loss.
Is that pretty tight?
I don't think it's coming off.
I haven't tried the other magazines yet. That's on there pretty good.
Yeah, I think we're stuck with that for the duration. I don't think that's going anywhere. I want to hit it with something.
You lack determination.
There's a very small area for momentum.
So freaking tactical. So, one of the things that I saw in your face that you noticed, but you didn't really shout out about, is these.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, charging handle.
So it's like an AR charging handle, but if you pull on one side of it,
dual.
It doesn't. Like you have
to grab both.
You have to. You must. Both of them. Like if this wasn't on loan, if I bought one of these, I would immediately knock those roll pins out, or at least one roll.
One roll pin out. Yeah. Is it kind of it's spring loaded? So do I really even need the roll pins?
Well, it's not reciprocating. It's like an AR charging handle. See?
Oh, it's not spring loaded. All right.
So.
All right. So one of those has got to go.
Yeah, because I mean that's bye fucking nose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It has a shoulder thing that goes up.
The shoulder thing?
Shoulder thing that goes
I heard
up.
about that.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. I like that they wrote underneath it,
Yeah.
you know, so we can see.
It feels like they got done with it and they're like, what else does this need? And somebody's
Yeah.
like, a fucking barrel shroud.
Yeah. But they're like, but we already printed everything on the barrel. Actually, don't worry, no one will even notice.
Right?
Nobody reads that stuff anyways.
I'm
pretty sure it says
This is
made
all
in
polymer.
Turkey.
This, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This is all aluminum, and it's like, it's a big chunk. And I feel like they probably could have made this much aluminum,
Yeah.
and the rest of it. Because, all right, so we've been dogging on this like a lot, and all of this shit we're talking about is mostly like kind of
Personal
minor, kind of
preference.
cosmetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't shot it yet. I'm sure it probably shoots good. Well, if it doesn't fucking work, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
But
That's the end all.
this is $500. So, like, I'm willing to forgive a lot of the cosmetic stuff and the ergonomic stuff, and bear in mind that, like, the ergonomic parts of it that I'm not real fond of are also,
Can be fixed.
well, some of them, but, like,
This thing can't be fixed. But
they're not, they're difficult problems to solve.
yeah.
Like, I would have solved the magazine catch a lot. I would have used an AK style rocket. And
see this right here? That literally could have been magazine catch.
yeah, I would have. Because if you instead of having a button, if you had a paddle here, man, you could probably even work out a fairly decent conversion to this. It's $500 actual street price, like Atlantic Firearms had. My extensive Google research, which consisted of looking at one website, Atlantic, concluded that they. But I mean, that's fairly dependable,
Their prices aren't
right?
bad. Yeah, their prices are usually
So
alright.
$500, maybe even add on some shipping, depending on whether you could get it elsewhere. But
Yeah.
that's $500 for a semi-auto shotgun is pretty
Yeah.
decent.
It's a solid.
But the overall length is about the same as that 10.5-inch Saint pistol that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Which I may as well go
And
get.
I love my tiny guns. Like,
Yeah, I mean, in the review, I'm gonna have to put this side by side with my Mossberg 500,
yeah.
the Saint pistol, and obviously, this one. Where you can't make this barrel a lot shorter without having to worry about getting your phalanges out front.
Yeah.
You get a lot shorter into like PDW type territory. You have to put a hand stop on there to like not blow your fingers off and all. I want to like it.
I do. It looks like fun.
It looks rad.
Yeah, it's my style.
It's a $500 semi-auto shotgun.
Yes.
It's super short, relatively speaking, with still an 18-inch barrel. Alright, yeah, it has some dumb features, but just because this is on here doesn't mean you have to use it.
No.
Magazine changes are more awkward than they ought to be. You mentioned that you can catch the bolt hold open on the magazine well, and I could totally see that breaking.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and jam it in there.
I've mentioned that, like, yeah, when you compare to reloading a rifle, an AR or something, yeah, it's stupid slow, but compared to reloading a lot of other shotguns, that's pretty fast.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't have to use the awkward little speed load too.
I mean, a big part of the problems that it has is just because, yeah, it's bullpup, and most bullpups are weird and awkward about reloading. I just feel like a handful of bullpups have solved that problem better, like the Tavor and stuff like that. They do a much better job of solving that problem.
But how's the trigger? That's the bullpup thing.
Well, who cares on a shotgun? Like, wow. This is the first time I dry fired it, actually. And see all that?
Yeah.
Super spongy. Ooh, you see that?
It's usually super spongy because you got to run a rod all the way back to the...
You're right. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
it feels
the
like
universal bullpup problem is like that the trigger is because you can't run the trigger group where the trigger is. You've got to like remote it in.
But I mean, that's like I said, who cares on a shotgun?
Yep. Generally, I'm not worried about a minute of angle.
This is for home defense or hosing 3-gun stages, you know?
Yeah.
It's for blam, 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 up close.
Now, do they offer a high cap mag?
I don't know.
Well, I feel like, too, if they put a drum on here.
Oh, yeah. I could totally see, I mean, this looks like it's a regular removable floor plate.
Do they sell like a double 1913 rail to connect two of these together?
Well, I mean,
like
you could just buy. I mean, there are all kinds of. I think there's adapters like that out there. Because if there's not, then you need to make one or 3D
Double
print it.
1913, yeah. Double Picatinny. You're right.
I own JB Weld. We can make that a thing.
Gangster. Right there. Friggin' precision crafted.
Yeah. Dremel tool and JB Weld. What else do you need?
A little duct tape.
Not if you got enough JB Weld.
You have it on there for looks, alright?